The Missouri Mavericks pregame is presented by Infinity of Kansas City, the official vehicle of the Missouri Mavericks. Tonight we recognize health and hockey with our official medical provider, Centerpoint Medical Center, and their HCA partners. And I'm joined right now by maybe the biggest Mavericks fan there is, huge Mavericks fan, James McGinnis, and his parents also, Pat and Susan. And so we're excited to have you guys here. Of course, you guys are always here, but let's talk about the importance. I'll begin with you, and then we'll get to the superstar here in a minute. But just the importance of this night.
You know, every night is important because it's bringing back normalcy for James. And, you know, when we got out of Madonna Rehab Hospital after 7.5 months, the first game we came to here, we were actually up here in the concourse area because he couldn't sit down at center ice where he had a chance of getting hit by a puck. At that time, he was in a wheelchair. Last year, he was still in a wheelchair for short periods because he couldn't go the distance all day. And we hadn't pulled the wheelchair out in almost 9 months now. So it's been a great motivation for him to be a part of this group, and he's making amazing strides.
Now, Mom, I'll ask you about that in a minute, but James, let me get to you here now. You're part of the Mavericks family. They look at you as the seventh man. You're one of the guys. How much fun do you have with these players?
Well, truly, I just love each and every one of them. They have truly been a blessing and helped me out with all the recovery I've done.
And I understand, too. I mean, you were a superstar athlete, and you're getting back to that now, too, starting to skate. You work out with the guys a little bit, too, don't you?
Yeah, a little bit, especially during their pre-game warm-up. I'll go out there like in the concourse area and just warm up with them, so.
Yeah, it's amazing. So how about just the progress that James has made? I mean, you know, to go from being in that wheelchair to not needing it to skating on New Year's Eve here, how remarkable has this been?
It's been unbelievable. When he woke up, all he could do was move his right hand. And so the first signal he made was the I love you sign to let us know that he was okay. And from there, he has learned to walk and talk again. And watching him on the ice on New Year's Eve was just unbelievable to see him skating with Rocco and Andrew Courtney and hanging out with the guys and also skating with Jamie. So a lot of fun.
Yeah, Jamie works for the Mavericks here, and I guess there was, a little bit of a, I don't know if it was a bet, right? But an end of the bargain she needed to live up to. Would that be fair? Tell us about that.
Yeah, it was a challenge. And so, you know, at that time, James, the year before, was joking with her about getting a kiss on New Year's Eve, which is tradition for people that hang out. And she goes, you know, you're going to have to work for it. And said, if you can couple skate with me next year, I'll kiss you. And so James started working on it. You know, it was a goal he had been working on for over a year. At the time the bet was made, he couldn't even stand on his own, you know, for very long. And we went out probably 2 months ago, started working on the ice, and he got out New Year's Eve and skated, so it was pretty cool.
All right, last thing, then we'll let you have the final word before we get out of here. You got that kiss, you're out there skating. What's next for you? I mean, you're just getting started, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about playing next year, right?
Yeah, win his tryouts.
Why not? Once an athlete, always an athlete.
Yeah, amen.
It's amazing what a little kiss will do. But forget about that. The motivation, the hard work. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I mean, you're always here, but for coming up, sharing the story, for giving us this. Keep it up, James. And I know Mom and Dad have to be so proud. So thank you so much, all of you guys.
And love all you guys here at the Mavericks.
There you go. All you need to hear from James McGinnis. We've got much more coming up. That's right. Love you. Come back right after this quick break.